Reid。
各位校長、家長、各位同學，我係 CitySmartHK。今日我好高興咧，就能夠請到咧 IES UQ Foundation 嘅 Reid， 佢係 Director of Corporate and Client Relations IES 嘅。咁佢今日咧就會幫大家講關於 IES 呢一個學校。Thank you, Reid. Nice to have the chance you come here to talk to our students and parents and school principals.
Thanks for having us. Nice to be here with CitySmart.
Yeah. Could you please tell us something about IES?
Sure. So IES runs a foundation year for the University of Queensland. We've been working with UQ for over 20 years.
Oh.
We had our first enrolments mainly from Hong Kong back in 1998. And I can still remember those days. I was still part of the team back then. So we've been going for a long time.
Oh, that's amazing. Could you also please tell us, because some of the students or parents may not know about the actual location and the relationship of IES with UQ. So could you please elaborate a little bit on this?
Sure. So with our long-standing relationship with UQ, what we have is a guaranteed offer, a package of offers with the university. So the students will come to us at our inner city campus for the best part of a year, and then providing that they get the right results with us, they will progress on to University of Queensland. So we've got two campuses. We're based in a place called Spring Hill, which is about 7 kilometres away from UQ, but we're in the city. So it's a very convenient environment where we're located, just on the fringe of the city in Brisbane.
That's very good. And I know that IES got a few different programs. Could you explain a little bit more about what sort of programs that Hong Kong students can study at IES?
Sure. So with that long history, we've had a lot of success. We've had about 8,000 students pass through our doors and articulate onto UQ. About 90% of those students with us will go on and get that offer to UQ, 90 to 95%. Now there's three main intakes, as we mentioned. We have an extended program, we have a standard program, and an express program. On top of that, we also have what's called the STEM High Achievers program. We're not running that in September in 2020, but it will come back in September 2021. So with the standard program, that's our most popular course for most of our Hong Kong students. And those students will come in usually in August or in February. Our extended program is offered for students that come in a little bit lower on their entry requirements if they need a little bit more support with their English language. So if you're familiar with IELTS results, you're looking at about the IELTS 5 or equivalency. The student will start either in January or June. So the January will progress after 7 weeks into our February standard. The June starters will progress into our August standard. So it's about 7 more weeks of extra maths, extra English support, and really that time spent sort of getting a really nice network together, a network of friends, which they keep all the way through IES and then on to UQ. For the standard program, it's running, as I said, it's the most popular course for around an IELTS of about 5.5 or that equivalency. We're running from February into December, and then the student will articulate the following year into the University of Queensland for semester 1. Also, we have an August standard intake. That one's starting on the 6th of October for 2020, just in relation to the COVID-19 challenges that we've had. So, but there'll be no delay in the student making their way through to progression into the mid-year of the following year. So that will be a UQ commencement in July 2021. But one thing I will say about the courses that we're offering in 2020 and around this challenging time is that the students can have an online commencement or a face-to-face education. So it doesn't matter if the student makes an online commencement, they can then transition to a face-to-face interaction at IES in Brisbane when they can, when it's convenient for them. And just quickly, the Express program, we've got a lot of Hong Kong students that like doing the Express program. They're looking at around the 6 IELTS level or equivalency, and those students are coming through usually from May to December and then articulate to the University of Queensland for semester 1 courses. Or we also have an October start, which is quite convenient with the HKDSE results, for example, coming out 15th of July, I believe. So those students would go from October with us through to June in 2021, for example, for the next cohort, and then articulate into a mid-year or second semester commencement at UQ. I will say one special note on that. For 2020, we're actually making that October Express a 9th of November start. So you can contact CitySmart to find out more about the specifics of those special arrangements we're making during this challenging COVID-19 time.
What if students, you just mentioned 3 different programs. What if the students' English level is a little bit lower, need some catch up or something like that? Will IES got some arrangement for those students?
Yeah, we have a lot of English support. I mean, our formal courses that we have linking into that is what we call our EPP. We have an English pathway program. We have a 10-week and a 20-week option which run into those extended programs that I mentioned, either the beginning of the year intake or a mid-year intake. So it's quite convenient. So 10 or 20 weeks adding into that. And I might just add that, of course, whilst the students are enrolled at IES, they also receive a lot of extra support in their English development whilst they're at IES. So if we identify that a student is having any difficulties, we have a lot of mentor programs, we have a lot of extra English, or what we call ELA, English Language Assistance, available for those that need a little bit more.
That's very good. Reid, can you give us more information about the entry requirement for our Hong Kong students?
Sure. So with the extended course, we're looking at the Form 5 result, same with the standard as well, and the DSE Level 2 for those extended and the standard course, and of course the English language requirements that I mentioned. For the Express course, we're pitching it a little bit higher for DSE Level 3, and obviously, as I said, that IELTS has, or the English language proficiency has to be the IELTS 6 or above. We also have some quota programs that the students in Hong Kong for professional degrees are very much interested in. So again, we might get you to contact CitySmart later about the specifics of those. A lot of those courses, say for example, physiotherapy, pharmacy, dentistry, very popular with our Hong Kong students. So those there you would have to get in relatively early because they're very popular courses, and they do come with a quota restriction. So contact the guys at CitySmart to talk through that admissions process.
Oh, that's good.
Thanks.
And then to wrap up, before we wrap up, I would like to ask you, Reid, why IES? What is the advantage for students to consider IES? Yeah,
it's a good question. I think we've been doing it for a long time. UQ are our senior partner. We only work with UQ. So the students that come through us, as I said earlier, are on a packaged agreement. So they get a lot of support from us connecting with the university. The thing about having the University of Queensland as our senior partner, you might have seen the good news that has just come out with the QS rankings. They're there again in the top 50. They've improved their rank to 46 again, which is really strong. So it's a really positive offering. So with that that idea of having that package offer, the student is encouraged to go all the way through with us with support from the IES staff and community, but we also engage all the time with the University of Queensland community. So, for example, IES students who are doing science degrees, they have access to the University of Queensland's laboratory and facilities and resources. So there's that really nice connection. We have a lot of guest lecturers from UQ and a lot of the marketing and the admissions teams who will come from UQ and talk to the students all the time to make sure that they're on track, just in case they've got any extra questions along the way. The students can obviously reach out to CitySmart to know more, but the UQ staff and the IES staff are always there working together to make sure the student stays on track to make their way through on their package and to progress successfully to UQ.
Thank you, Reid. I know that there will be big news about an IB program at IES. So maybe you can introduce more in the next video about this exciting news.
Yeah, I think I'll talk more specifically in another video, but just to say that it is very exciting that we've recently had verification on our IB diploma program at our original campus. So what that essentially means is that in addition to the foundation year and the STEM High Achievers program, we're really excited to soon be able to formally announce that we'll be running a high school. So we'll be able to recruit students from year 10 level into a year 11 program starting semester 1 2021. So that's really exciting news to look out for. So once I can say that formally, we'll make an announcement very soon and get that information out to CitySmart and to send that out to the Hong Kong community when we can do that.
Thank you, Reid. 各位家長同各位校長、各位同學，咁我哋今日咧就IES Reid 咧就大家介紹咗呢啲頭先嘅資訊啦。咁我哋再期待下一次佢能夠有更加多嘅 news 俾大家啦。OK， 唔該，拜拜。